MarioDickinsCreations.com, the leader in customizable memorial printing and graphic presentation. With over 24 years of experience working with families, honoring their loved ones, creating industry trends, they offer all styles of obituaries from standard to custom with exquisite paper upgrades available. MarioDickinsCreations.com offers grand memorial presentation displays such as adult life-size cutout, backdrops, casket panels, retractable banner stands, poster boards, floor mat, banners, bookmarks, buttons, masks, and shirts, fully customizable. They also now offer urns, woven blankets, casket decal, and fully printed casket wrap. Everything you need to showcase your loved one's legacy. 24-hour rush upgrades available. On time, professional, and convenient. Go to MarioDickinsCreations.com, click on Memorial Service, and get started today.
I've been sipping on Ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on Ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A Ricotta, we gon' have a drink of Ricotta. Everybody drinking Ricotta. Get you some Ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on Ricotta. I've been sipping on Ricotta. I've been sipping on Ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Super dumb drip. Baby, diamonds drive you crazy. Listen by the wrist, keep that 40 by the hip. I got that super dumb drip.
Against the gas.
Like a
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast.
It's excellent.
I go with cousins and say,
We
I
here?
want the mustard stuff.
We live, we lit. We are back. This is episode 122 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. You are now locked in with your host, Slick Talk Scalez. You know what the fuck going on. If you're tuning in on Facebook right now, please share this shit everywhere that you can. Shout out to my Twitter people. Shout out to my YouTube. If you ain't been to the YouTube yet, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification button, and tap in with us. We're going to have a lot of shit coming up on there very soon. Shorts and live videos and all type of new digital media for y'all over there. Plus, we about to be running a campaign with my sponsor, but he pump faked us on the bottles. I guess he gave us too many bottles last week. My behind the scenes crew, shout out Steph, shout out Peyton. They got bottles last week from the man Steve-O. You know what I'm saying? Everybody left with bottles. So I guess he felt like he had to give us none today for my campaign I'm trying to do. But anyway, this is my campaign that I got going on, right? So right now we have like 173 subscribers, I think, on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 500, right? So when I get to 500, I'm gonna give you a bottle of Ricotta. You're gonna get a bottle of Macartier, the cognac, and you're gonna get a bottle of wine. All courtesy of the sponsor, Steve-O, Ricardo Moore, you know what I'm saying? So please stay tuned for that. I'll be putting out advertisements and shit for that. I was gonna have the bottles here for today to display for y'all, but something happened. But Steve-O gonna make sure he make it happen. He always make it happen for us. So on that note, always riding with me, always holding me down, you know what I'm saying? Making sure this shit work for me on and off camera. It's my dog Don. Say what up to the people.
Man, what up, y'all? Y'all already know what the fuck going on. It's the toxic man, Randy Kramich, in the house.
Please share this shit everywhere that you can. You know what I'm saying? The name of this episode is Who Got Some Snaps on the Motherfucking Petro. You feel me? Because gas high is a bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's the name of this episode. Plus, I got two of my favorite motherfucking people in the building with me today. One is a reoccurring guest. The other one is someone who's been talking shit to me as long as I've been podding. Like, nigga, when you gonna have me on that motherfucking nigga? And then she was finally ready this last time we spoke. So she here. And without further ado, give it up for Kimmi in the building with us today.
What's up, man? That's your girl, Kimmi Earl, y'all.
Yeah, we got Kimmi in the building. Yeah, Kimmi Earl, like Jimmy Earl.
Kimmi Earl.
She on Penthouse, she on Cat House. Yes, sir. And then this nigga sitting next to me, you know what I'm saying? If you're a follower of this platform, You know what I mean? It's like the fourth member of the gang right here.
Listen,
Comedian Michael J. Curtis in the building. Say what
I
up to
feel
the
like
people.
I'm Eddie Kane.
You feel like
Eddie Kane.
Or are you David Ruffin?
I'm David Ruffin.
Okay.
I'm David Ruffin. I'm out here. I'm coming. I'm saying I'm David Ruffin. These are the Temptations. This is Slicktalk with Scalez.
Yes, sir.
However,
What? However, what?
however,
Did I miss something or
when
something?
David
What
arrived,
happened?
I mean, the Temptations was the Temptations.
Kimmy said she buried Gordy. I thought you was Jimmy Got Soul from what you call it? You said you Kimmy Earl. Jimmy got soul. What's that? Dream Girl, right?
No.
Yes, sir. So since this is the name of this episode, y'all, what's up with these gas prices? What y'all been doing?
I barely made it here.
We barely
Shit,
made it
man.
here. We are kind of far.
Well, okay. Well, let's acknowledge it, right?
Mhm.
A large portion of oil comes from Russia, right? A large portion of Russia comes from Russia, from Europe, and just to the rest of the world. So right now, with the sanctions on Russia, along with the price gouging that big oil companies are doing, which is they're inflating their own price. It's not something really due to.
That's what I was about to say. So if I owned a gas station, I would just up the score on y'all just because I can up the score right now.
Well, it's not that the gas station is up in the score. It's that the bigger companies are upping the amount.
Okay.
So they're the distributor, put it that way.
Boy, do we miss Trump.
No, we don't. No, we don't. See, what we really...
I ain't pay $4 for no gas when Trump was in office.
You also didn't pay $4 for gas when Obama was in office.
Yeah, but I am when Biden was in office.
You are when Biden was in office because of the thing.
Because he want to go to war and shit.
No, he's actually stopping trying to go to war.
Yeah, old motherfucker, he like going to war. See, all them old white men, they like going to war. Obama a player. Obama a player for the south side of Chicago.
That means you ain't paying attention.
He rather
If
smoke
you
him a
look-
cigarette. When the white people got on his nerves, he like, man, give me a square, Michelle.
No. Look, if you look at
Pour me some Bacardi, yeah.
Right, quick.
Right,
if
quick.
you look at what President Biden is doing, he is making sure that he is on attack without really being on attack. Sanctions mean something.
Do it. They using crypto money to get around the sanctions now. You heard about that?
Yeah, but they're not gonna be able to do it tomorrow. So these
people smart, man. These ain't no Neanderthals we dealing with. You know
No,
what I'm
they're
saying?
not
These some very
Neanderthals.
intelligent people, bro.
But you have to also look at the fact that the president has gotten countries to work together and do things that they wouldn't be doing otherwise.
Someone in the comments said only 30% of the oil come from Russia. They playing in our face.
Only 30% of oil comes from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And then also you have it, but you have that issue along with oil companies kind of inflating their own prices.
Yeah.
So that's why gas prices are up. But you also have a President Biden who's
We also
gone.
won't touch our own reserves.
But we have access to them now.
Mention that.
But we've access to them now. What?
What?
You know what we're talking about?
No, so I ain't saying
Yeah, that's
shit.
why she
No.
ain't saying nothing. She just know gas highs.
What gas?
That's what Kimmy here to get a correspondence about the regular motherfucker who don't know nothing about
No,
politics. They just know gas fall now and
No.
they pull up.
So
Kimmy,
that
what you
was-
have to say about that?
What gas should take quest cards for the motherfucking gas? Anything else? I'm at the picture.
Man,
Y'all done messed them up with WIC. Y'all done got their WIC stuff taken. So they not messing with y'all with gas. That's enough. That's where they draw the line. Then
I just noticed that. So the niggas fucked up with.
in a sense, not really. They get it on the card now. But you know, you can't. People used, you know how okay, in the hood, you know, they get their WIC. They may not get all 8 cans of milk. They might get 4 and then sell.
Yeah, I mean,
the other
who
ones
don't?
to men
You know
in
what I mean?
exchange for the money.
Who don't? Well, speaking of that, it's International Women's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Gas high as fuck.
I'm a fucking lady.
Yeah. And so shout out to all the ladies. It's y'all day. Actually, it's y'all month because it's March is Women's History Month. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
Today is International Women's Day. So it's recognized, I guess, like all over the world and just not in the United States. So shout out to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up, T? Let these hoodlums in the building. Mike and Kimmy, right?
Pretty much.
Mhm.
Listen.
Got a key to.
So the other
Right.
day they tried to take Mr. J's license.
Yes.
But congratulations to Mr. J's. They got their shit reinstated.
But he had a sale. Listen, y'all don't understand. He had a sale before that. And I missed it. Damn it.
They said he was giving Hennessy away, Mike.
Man. I was ready to go get my Hennessy.
Baptizing niggas.
I was ready to go and pay. Look, I was ready to go pay my last respect. That's what I was going to do.
Mike, why do you know about that?
Why do I know that?
Why do you?
Listen, by the time I caught on to it, it was over.
It was gone.
Yeah, so they'll be back.
I looked up, it was gone.
They'll be back April 15th.
Man,
probably.
I was ready to go. I wanted a piece of that. The chicken, the liquor,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, the chicken pizza. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The whole nine.
Man.
So shout out Mr. J's, man. We can't be losing black businesses and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everything was on.
Because what niggas do outside they bars, which I know Kimmi know about, you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So I don't want to hold them people accountable for that. You know what I'm saying? Mr. J's escaped. Yeah, they escaped the RICO law. They ducked the feds right quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
That's really, we really have to have a conversation about, you know, the city council and kind of how we want them to handle
Situations like this.
Situations.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's a concern as well.
Yeah, because I'm with you, Sonny. Rest in peace to Arliss. But I was just always thinking about, you know, that's a brand, man, that man created, and it's outlived him. And I would have hate to see them lose that. You know what I'm saying? That location. Because I already seen people talking about making other plans for it already. Like, hold on, man, that's Mr. J's. Y'all got to relax with all of that, man.
Like, well, it can be a bit.
This, like, no, y'all got to relax, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Mike, I wanted to ask you about this. You a church dude.
Yeah.
It's a study that says fewer than half of U.S. adults belong to a church home in 2022.
Well, that's because the church has not placed itself where it historically has been.
And this isn't just having race on it either. I looked into the numbers. It's saying young adults, period, like white, black, you know what I mean, of all denominations or whatever.
And then people have access
church.
to more information. So you have a church that is set up in a certain way. People have access to more information. They come back with that information. The church rejects them in that information. You know, rather than having conversations and focusing on how we can save the next generation, the church has become bigoted from the pulpit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And kind of in a way, it's turned off this new generation. And a lot of kids who grew up in the church prior, or PKs or what have you, have been so hurt by the church that, and these are people that grew up in church, that they don't take their children to church. So it's like that.
Do you think it got something to do with, like, because we got like older, we grew up under our grandparents and our great grandparents, and they were so well in church. Like these grandparents is stupid young now, so like and they not in it. So like we was forced in church 6-7 days a week.
Yeah, they go to R&B Tuesday.
They go to Musty Land.
It's Musty Land. And so that's very true because, and that's what I was speaking about, those who went and had church hurt. A lot of those people don't just not go to church. There's a reason they stopped going.
Somebody in the comments said all the ladies go to Pastor Lock Church.
Let me say so.
Oh my God.
I wasn't already a member of my church.
Yeah, Pastor Lock.
Well,
Shout out Pastor Lock.
Technically, I've been a member of his before. It's not at that church.
You've been a visitor? Yes.
No, I've been a member.
Oh, of that church?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not Evolve. Project.
The church he came out of.
Yeah.
So why you want to go to your club?
I can't do it.
So it is Tuesday, and you brought up R&B Tuesdays.
You going?
What happened?
Are you going?
Yeah,
What you want, 50?
What?
They was charging $150 to get in there.
You know the scene our cars over there on Ocean? Did you hear me? They ain't never. You seen white chicks?
Yeah.
Remember they was at the desk?
Mm-hmm.
I'ma write a letter. You ain't never seen the tantrum. Listen, you ain't never seen the tantrum in front of a club before. I'm a throw a tantrum so bad. People that don't know me be like, just let them in. Just let them go in front of me. Just go ahead. Y'all know me. I will for
I'm
real.
pulling up with Russell Stafford. I'm pulling up with Lele. I'm pulling up
Listen,
with order.
I am throwing a fit. Excuse me.
Kimmi and Skybox, what smacking you charging $150 to get in?
I ain't gonna be in that. Nigga gonna lie to that.
Yeah, because nigga pay $150 to get in your shit. They do kind of think they own
On
your
there, on the
shit.
couch, man.
Look, I pay. They gonna sit on the couch. You can't sit on the couch. I paid $150.
Yeah.
You can't have your hat on, nigga. I paid $150.
I paid $150.
How much they paying you tonight? All right, well, I paid that to get in here. Leave me
I'm
alone.
paying yo
I just
whatever
paid
it
Joe
is.
right.
150 ain't no coochie in the city. Little fantasy and these niggas is crazy.
Pay $10-$20 to get a Skybox on Friday.
Man, listen. Looking at me. I don't own this motherfucker.
Y'all paid to get in
I
Skybox?
didn't pay to get in shit.
Oh,
I guess they got a night there now on Fridays or something.
The boy,
Can I say
the
this?
boy tweezing.
Oh, El Twancho.
Can I say this?
El
I feel like
Twancho.
I still ain't
Look, I'm gonna tell you, country.
I'm
I'm gonna tell you,
Go
country
get
boys.
Royce.
I'm gonna tell you, country boys, one goddamn thing. If El Twancho name on it, it's a cover charge, boss.
El Twancho that shows the 115. He came in with a
Hey,
smoke
hey,
machine,
hey.
the LED
Hey,
lights.
El Twancho.
I swear to God.
Shout out to El Twancho. He know I give him his flowers. As much as I give him his jokes, I give him his flowers too.
Go get Royce.
Right
Right
now.
away.
Right now.
Right now.
Royce was tired of going to the door.
I bet he was.
Said he was.
You gotta send me out there. I ain't going out
You
there.
ain't getting no motherfucking Skybox.
Cause that joint don't be having no cover. Like what is
Never have.
when did that start?
Never have.
It was pleasing.
Tweezy. Ain't me.
Told you if El Twancho name on it, you got to pay.
He didn't show up for 115.
El Twancho, baby.
But you know what I was saying, what I was gonna say, I feel like people, you shouldn't be asking local entertainers, people who are programming your clubs, who are making sure that the entertainment scene can make your night hot if they are consistently coming to the night. Why are you making them?
I mean, what you just described is the only reason you see me anywhere.
Yeah.
Is because those places recognize that I'm what you just described.
Yes.
Other than that, I ain't going. You ain't even got to worry about seeing me at that motherfucker. And I'm not finna argue with them people or feel no disrespected by it, no way. But I think it's twofold. You as the person, you got to put yourself out there too for them to even acknowledge or recognize who you are, what you got going on per se. You can't just really just show up and assume a motherfucker gonna acknowledge what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
But wait.
Plus, when I'm in spots, whether or not I'm getting paid, not to cut you off, whether I'm not getting paid or not, I'm putting you on my social media. Shout out B Tuck and Elite Chris. I went to Medusa the other night. You know what I'm saying? I posted they shit. And Chris told me somebody bought a section and was trying to get a section the next week, said they seen it on my story. You know what I'm saying? So I know next time I go through his joint, he gonna roll out the red carpet. Same thing with Odin, same thing with Kimmi and Royce and Skybox. It's the if I'm in the joint, you know what I mean? Whether or not you paying me or not, I'm here. This is where I'm at. I'm eating food. They smoking hookah. I'm gonna put it on my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people will actually watch my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how
you do it. But when you in Milwaukee, they don't do that's not.
No, it ain't. It's not standard.
It's not a standard.
No, it's not a standard thing.
It should be.
No, it should be. But it's
not because the person is cheap, but that's how you as a promoter get those people to come. And if people know that's who's gonna be there, they'll come too.
Facts.
Y'all welcome. That'll be $10 to my cash app. Giving out advice.
Did you ever watch the Kanye documentary?
I didn't finish it.
You didn't finish it?
Yeah.
No, sir.
I gotta take Kanye.
Don, you finished it. The two brothers who did it, they got $30 million for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to them brothers. Kanye didn't make $1 off of it. He just had to give them permission, give Netflix permission to use it, but he didn't make $1 off the deal. You know what I'm saying? Not to make him a martyr in this situation, but you know, it is what it is. Because he could have got paid. He could have been like, nope, I need some money. Fuck that 30. Give me 10 of that 30 you giving them niggas. Because I seen niggas be that petty. You know what I'm saying? In situations
He wasn't
like
gonna
this.
do that.
But he wasn't gonna do it. And it was beautiful how they did it. They really paid a lot of respect to his mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They did it the right way. So I thought it was dope. And I just wanted to salute them two brothers. $30 million is a bag.
That is a good one.
Off a documentary. You know what I'm saying?
This is
Speaking of
Skybox.
Tierra said you doming that hookah.
That's all I got.
Speaking of what people made off of something, so y'all remember Nuck If You Buck, right?
Yeah.
The song Crime Mob, Nuck
Yeah.
If You Buck. We knucking and bucking and ready to fight. That shit. So look, the group itself got advanced $1,000 when they made that song. So that means each member went home with $166 a piece.
Kiss my ass.
That's it.
That's it.
I would have got the knucking and bucking on the motherfucker.
I
I'm
repeat,
fucking ready
do
to
you
fight.
remember the song Nuck If You Buck by Crime Mob?
No.
The group got $1,000 advance.
No.
That means each member went home with $166 a piece.
Okay. So, what was they booking for?
At that time,
No. After that,
after that, shit, ain't no telling. Yeah,
was it a bad deal?
you never know. I don't know. I don't know.
You said they signed for $166.
A piece. Yeah, because the group got signed for 1,000. So then they had to break down the 1,000 between, and I think it was like 5-6 people in the
After
group.
that, they was booking for 20.
And if it's 5-6 of us in the group, the label booking agent get their money, then the rest we break down between us 5 and 6.
But where does the money go to? That the proceeds from the song?
To the label.
Oh, they ain't get none of that.
They ain't get none of that. That's all recoupable. See that now we about to have an educational moment.
Go ahead.
Niggas don't make no money off of these songs. All of that shit is recoupable. Do you know the amount of money that they put into just promoting a single? The amount of money that they put into just putting you on the road, putting your stinking ass on the road. You and your entourage and your gang and all of that. It costs money to do that shit. And they want every dollar back. Not some of it, not a third. They want every dollar back. Then after they get their money back, whatever's left over, then you pay your lawyers, you pay all this shit. That's how niggas be in debt. Niggas come out of record deals and be owing money.
The bigger you advance,
the more money you're gonna owe. You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta. That's why when you look at people, that's why when you look at people start turning themselves into brands. That was kind of the best thing that happened to hip hop because that saved the artists. Because if that wouldn't happen, they were gonna corporize and swallow our music, which they damn near are doing. But we still got a little fight in there because niggas created everybody's damn near a brand now. Yeah. If you look around the music business, everybody's a brand. Kanye, Travis Scott, Rihanna, Jay-Z, Pharrell, Missy, everybody's Khaled, everybody's a brand. Like you buying into the brand, you ain't even buying into the music no more. They selling phones, they selling computers, they selling speakers, they selling, it ain't just music no more. You see what I'm saying?
Once upon a time when they were selling records, here's how it will break down. Right, so say you went platinum.
Mm-hmm.
The record label made $11 million off you going platinum.
Right,
you made $1.
Yeah, a penny percent.
A penny percentage off each record sold.
That's how you have a group like TLC be the greatest female group of the 90s and be the brokest group of all time.
But if you a hustler like 50, he sold his for
50's a brand.
No, he wasn't a brand before when he sold his first project for the million.
Oh no, when he signed for the million, he wasn't. But look at how much value he had created for himself before he got to Eminem. Then, right. To demand $1 million, to even for Eminem them to come in the door like we gonna give you $1 million. He had already created a demand where he could have got up and walked out the room if they'd have said anything other than that. 50 had a bidding war over him.
But he sold the project for the million.
Nipsey did that too.
So.
Yeah, Nipsey.
But if he wasn't a hustler, he would have fell off. Facts. So
okay. So they got $1,000 and then didn't make no money off the song.
No, make no money off the song.
Artists make money off shows.
The little nigga Jay did the beat. So one of the members of the group did the beat. Now it depends on how he broke down his publishing. Now, if he gave other people in the group pieces of his publishing, he's a fucking saint. But that's really unheard of, right? So he ate 50%. So a record is 100%. Think of like a pie chart. So he ate up half of it because he did the beat. And he in the group, and he rapped on the song. So he took up like 65% of the record already. Then the label gonna eat some publishing too. You see what I'm saying? So that leave probably like this much publishing to split between like 5 people. So when the record spin, it's like she said, you getting a penny off of that motherfucker because you and 5 other people splitting this much of a pie. You see what I'm saying?
And it's major.
Then it depends on how Jay, that 50% that Jay got as the producer, it depends on who his publishing is through. Because if his publishing is through the label, they getting paid off of him and you. See what I'm saying?
Hey, Trump, you hear this shit?
You see what I'm saying? So then that's why. So then that's why if you go on your Facebook timeline and you see niggas like KB offering these services, that's you need all of those things to be an artist today. Yeah. Like to be an artist and exist today, you're not gonna just exist selling records out your trunk no more.
I got a gripe though. Why is everything geared to music artists? Like I never see anything like that for like a comedian.
I think KB got different packages. I think he just pushing his music package right now, but he got services for everybody. He managed comedians. And,
I mean, you got to step. You can be the first of the sky. It's never been done before.
It's been done before.
Has
Cat Williams got a record deal through Dipset.
Well, we talking about
Independent.
Yeah, underground.
He got to get back on his comedy shit. Mike got to get back on his shit.
Gotta go.
Mike has been around in 3-4 weeks, man.
So speaking of rap,
cater
food.
I do it all.
He wear too many hats, literally. Yeah. So something I know you probably wasn't. I don't know if you invested in this. Lil Durk and King Von, them people, they mad at the baby because he did a mixtape with NBA YoungBoy.
See, here's the thing, though. Who is really looking for loyalty? The baby ain't loyal to his baby mama. What the hell did you expect?
Damn, that is some real shit right there. Mike, gotta think about it. I'm with you, Kimmi. Like, I get what they trying to say, but at the same time, nigga, you crazy. This young little nigga is the hottest nigga in the game. If I can get 15 seconds of fame with this nigga, I'm doing it. What the fuck is you talking about?
How you been?
Y'all know I ain't the biggest DaBaby fan. I don't agree with him a lot, but in this situation, I actually agree with him, and I fuck with Durk, man, but I agree with him on this. This shit is about a bag, boss. Durk, if you had the opportunity to do a mixtape with one of my ops, and he was hot, you would do it too, nigga, because this shit is about a bag at the end of the day. You know
he did it with who?
He did it with NBA YoungBoy. You know, NBA YoungBoy dissed everybody like too.
With the money on the floor.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the man knew how to spell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was impressed. I thought it was. He Googled how to say that.
He got a bunch of white boys up there up in Utah. Where he at? Utah or some shit, right? He's surrounded by a bunch of white boys.
I know the fool how to spell. But didn't he beg to get...
So for example, you know, his biggest claim to fame is he's the biggest artist on YouTube, right? Check this out. Guess how much money he done made off of YouTube? He's the biggest artist for like the last 3-4 years. He's been the #1 artist.
How much has the video?
Guess how much money NBA YoungBoy has made off of YouTube?
Was it 16 million?
$0.
But his record label made 16 million.
Yeah, the record label made 16 million. He made no money off of YouTube. He was on the internet. He was on his Instagram complaining about it like 2 weeks ago. He mad right now because he hasn't received a check from YouTube. He's been the #1 YouTube artist for 4 years. He hasn't received one check from YouTube.
But that's not his gripe with YouTube. That's your gripe with whoever put those videos up there. Chances are it was the record label.
It's through the record label. Yeah.
So record label.
But think about how much money the record label spent on NBA YoungBoy. Court cases.
But if you're saying,
hold on, court cases, hiding you in Utah, all that shit costs money.
If I'm paying it, I gotta pay it back, y'all said, right?
Yeah.
Get my shit.
What? How much money you think you got left?
Give me my YouTube shit.
No, we need that. We need that too.
No. So you're saying
you was in jail and we had
you
on.
Who say they paid for the lawyer? Maybe he paid for his own lawyer.
No. That's all.
Believe that? Y'all don't have no belief in.
Is he doing shows?
That is terrible.
If he could
do shows,
he's probably getting close to 80
to 100.
80 to 100.
About 300.
Yeah, I said maybe he did himself. Oh no, absolutely. I heard him from all the way in the back. Absolutely.
$250 a show.
Yeah, because Drake and them getting fired.
That's sick.
Just tried to put me.
He trash. Rod Wave. He get $250 a show.
So don't. This is the only problem I got with Rod Wave. That bitch is married with children. Well, I gotta be sad listening to you,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, you happy?
Like, how do you still have a career after your first album? You ain't sad no more. You rich.
this is a genre. This is a genre of music in a time period that we in right now, where everybody is emo.
I'm drinking Hennessy.
Everybody is emo as a bitch.
Smoking the blunt in the car, singing.
Everybody emotional as fuck right
Heart
now.
on ice. This nigga is married with children. Got a baby on the way right now.
And the thing with an artist like him, he found his lane. So the thing is he hit home with 4 or 5 records that was in that same vein of that sad shit.
And you know what the cold part about it is? Right away, you only gonna get a verse and a hook.
Yeah, and the record over.
One hot verse.
Yeah, one hot verse and a hook, and the record 2 hooks and a verse, and the record over. You know what I'm saying?
Wave is the black Kim Kardashian. Y'all don't even understand. Robert, he went on Instagram, did a publicity stuff about suicide.
Yeah.
Right.
Took the internet by storm.
Didn't he?
Yeah, and the album. Man is good.
And he streams. He streams
good at what he
well.
do.
He's one of the top streaming urban artists. For real.
Man is good.
I don't listen to a record.
16.
And that, hold on, listen, that's what shows you how crazy this shit is. I don't listen to a record. And he one of the highest streamed urban artists. And I listen to all urban music. I don't listen to a song of his.
Oh, man, that boy
None.
cold.
Not one.
I
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a
thinking
fan.
of him riding them little ass cars in the music video.
I'm not a fan.
I do like ride with music.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You can't never get a bigger car. I'll be so upset. I'm like, where is get a truck? A Hummer or something. What the hell is you doing around that little ass car? Every time, go watch a video. All the cars be little as hell. I'm like, y'all got to come away from that.
So something Biden did do that I thought was slick, because we was kind of mad at him, because I heard they had did some shit with HBCUs funding, with historically black colleges and universities funding when he first got in office. But whatever happened, I guess they done fixed it. HBCUs received $2.7 billion in funding today from the government. So I want to shout out to Biden and being an HBCU billion. 2.7 billion from the government.
And this is to all of it, not
all
just
of
the
them,
one.
not just the one. It's to all of it spread out. And they broke down. I didn't have time to write them all down, but they broke down like what every university was getting and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was dope. So I wanted to salute Biden for that. You know what I'm saying?
$166. That's what that was.
That was $166 a piece.
$166. That was about worth $166.
Speaking of $166 and 18, let me give y'all some. In 1865, right? You know, that's the year after we got our freedom.
All right.
Blacks own 0.5% of America.
Okay.
In 2020, how much do you think blacks own of America?
0.2%.
It's 0.5.
The same amount.
It's the same amount.
The same amount?
Same amount.
Shock the fuck out of
Yeah,
me.
it's the same amount.
How many people own a house in this room?
How many people own a house in this room?
How many people?
I will say.
Rented.
They lying.
I'm
It ain't 5%.
I'm ready to
It ain't even 5% no more. Oh my, it's less than that.
Did you think about the raise hand?
I'm ready to own.
Look,
I
she
asked
said
everybody in the room.
she sharecropping.
You share.
Same thing.
sharecropping.
You sharecropping. We slaves. You sharecropping.
That's
Same
basically
thing.
what it is. Renting is modern day sharecropping.
Damn. That's crazy when you think about it. And everybody be talking about what they own and all this shit.
Yeah.
We don't own shit.
We don't even own our own hood.
We got own it, you don't own it.
Yeah, it's
The bank owns it.
Yeah, the bank own it.
3 kids.
Guess what? And then
You own them motherfuckers for sure. Huh?
Hey, man. Whoop them too hard, they gonna show you.
Right,
Yeah.
they'll show you want them.
They gonna take them too.
They
Because they can get some money off of them too. Shit. Ain't that a bitch? The one basketball girl that looked like a dude that could dunk and shit, they done locked her up. Brittany Griner.
I'm sorry. You're not gonna introduce her like that.
Oh, my bad.
You're not gonna do that.
What? The
She's
basketball
not the
girl
one
that
girl
looked
like
like
a man. Her name is.
International Women's Day.
Excuse me.
Brittany Griner.
Not on International Women's Day.
No,
You
my
gotta
fault.
refer to this woman as the man-looking woman with the.
So
What
the
was
one
that?
WNBA star, the Bull Dagger, right? You
The
know,
bull dagger. Oh my God.
the Bull Dagger,
What
right?
is this?
They done locked her
Oh,
up. She had
my
some fake
God, the
cartridges
Bull
in her
Dagger.
motherfucking suitcase and some shit. Rick Putin done put her in jail, G. He snapped. He like, oh, y'all think I'm playing with y'all? I'm finna lock this big bitch up. Come on, go to jail with
Wait a
me.
minute, but hold up, she been locked up for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
This conflict has not even lasted.
As soon as it kicked off, they took her right to jail. Like, oh yeah, come with us.
Like they do before. They say, yeah, we been ready to, yeah,
come with us.
bring your
Free
ass.
my nigga.
God said, free my nigga. Till it's backwards. So,
But people were pointing out in this story about how, as a woman of color, we hardly heard about it.
yeah, no,
As
we
we
did.
were hearing about everything else on the border.
Yeah.
At the border of Ukraine and places like Poland and the other allies in that region. But another thing to add to that is that you have a WNBA player who, in order to sustain her living, has to go overseas to play as well.
Because they're not paying them
Because the salary, the inequality in salary. But what gives them hope, and what I hope the WNBA is paying attention to, is the fact that there was a soccer team, was it the U.S. soccer team, that went and took their league to court, and the court agreed with them as far as pay equality and them needs to be paid equally to the men. So they have hope in that, but I hope they get BG, get Bridget round out of prayers for her. God, the Bulldog, I can't believe it.
What? Yeah.
I cannot
Big Bulldog. That's what she is.
I cannot believe it.
No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, them two different people.
The thoughts and opinions.
Yeah,
Harvey
Scales
Scales Jr.
and
not shared by the
Slicktalk.
Slicktalk podcast.
Them two different people. Yeah, so
I thought you moving quick.
yeah, no, I ain't moving that quick. It's a lot of shit on this paper.
Okay.
So
he writing real little.
So just squeeze a lot of shit on the paper. We trying to one sheet. You feel me? So
Yeah.
some nigga said
Okay.
that women earning a lot is less attractive.
I saw it.
Who really wants you after you achieve these things?
I saw the clip.
Wah, wah, wah.
I saw the
Whose
clip.
man's is this? You know what I'm saying?
What his point was,
What was his point, Mike?
what he was saying in the clip, because I saw the clip, I just don't have it. He was saying that you coming to him and basically saying to him, like, well, I'm educated, I got my, I got my job, I got my career, I got this, I got that. Now all I need is a man. It was like he felt like a check off the list. And like, what do you basically, you're coming to me telling me how much you don't need.
Who cares?
I don't.
Can I
Maybe,
have a cup, please? I need a drink.
maybe as a
This point,
This
as,
thing got me stressed out.
that's what he.
got
I
me
gave my
stressed out.
opinion. That's what he said.
Pass me that break down.
That's what he was saying.
got me
That's
stressed out.
women in the room.
If you got it, bitch, if you got it, I'm glad.
Yeah, like what
Thank
are we
you.
talking about here? Niggas complain about broke bitches, and then they complain about bitches with money. Like, pick a battle here, my niggas. Like,
What you want?
we gotta pick a fight. You know what I'm saying? Which side of the
They don't
fence
want
are we on here?
I hope I explained that right. I hope I.
No, you did. What you said is a better explanation than what I had earlier. But what that makes me even more mad than what I thought originally, because that's stupid. You see what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck where you was at on her pecking order and her achieving her life goals?
We can
nigga?
say that's stupid, but is it untrue?
It's stupid.
What in the
Is it untrue though?
I don't know, because it's stupid.
Is it not
shit is
factual?
that?
Do women?
It's homosexual.
Do women who have more, who have themselves together, do they have a hard time getting with a guy, or is it that they have a hard time submitting to a guy?
They have a hard time submitting to a guy. They don't have a hard time getting one because they fine and they got money.
Yeah.
They have a hard time submitting.
So is
Bitch,
it
I'm
the,
still the man.
But to
around
me,
this
that's a whole
motherfucker. I don't
nother.
give a
But
fuck
to
how
me,
much money
but
you
to me, that's a whole nother argument, though.
I don't give a fuck how much money
Like, that's
you make.
to me. That's
This
not-
is my house.
Yeah.
I don't care if you pay all the bills in this motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck
It's my
that.
house. It's my house.
Fuck, dude.
so it gets to
So
so what he
Sarita-
said-
Sarita said
Kevin
both.
Samuels is this.
Nah.
Sarita said both.
Yeah. So I think it's I could get it. I could dig it. Say somewhere. I mean, he might not have said it in all the ways that sounded good, but I got where he was going.
Sarita profile picture is disrespectful.
Relax, dog.
I don't mean to get off my best friend.
Man,
Relax, dog.
Get off my best friend, Donovan.
Damn, that fast? You got to sip. No, I said that's all it takes. No, I said, where the hoes? Where they at? Where they at?
You got the bottle.
Dog go from a perfect gentleman to one sip. Where the hoes?
Like, no, don't let him.
My nigga. Where the hell? You is going to Vegas in a couple of days. Y'all gonna get right off the plane because you know they handle alcohol in the airport in Las Vegas.
Do that?
Hell yeah.
I can't drink and fly.
Hell yeah.
I can't drink and get on the plane.
My nigga.
Man,
First of all, I'm playing first class. So have the scotch ready when I sit down.
Oh, the scotch.
Oh, you're drinking scotch.
Yes.
Oh, you're
scotch.
Ain't that the shit you gotta roll around in your That's the shit you gotta roll around in your cup like this.
If you don't drink that
shit gotta hit every corner of your glass.
If you don't drink that Hennessy and call it a day,
I need a Macallan.
I wish I was 12. I wish I was the bartender on that plane. I'll serve that nigga some Marcardier.
He ain't gonna hear.
Not at all.
25? If you get a Macallan 25, like you got money.
What?
You got Macallan 25? You talking
Kimmi,
about?
you know how to make a Macallan 25?
That's like straight. You don't make it. You don't make shit. You pour it. You better not put shit in my scotch.
Starbucks got that?
You got 12.
Oh, they got 12.
No, 25 is like $1,000 a shot.
They got 12.
What?
They got
It's
half.
25. It's 25 years old.
so is it gonna fuck you after?
It's gonna fuck you up.
No, I'm saying is it gonna fuck you?
No, it ain't gonna fuck you.
Oh,
up.
okay. I ain't
Who paying that?
Who paying $1,000 for it?
First of all, 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, now old as me.
No, you niggas get their hair twisted and want to drink $1,000 dollars.
That shit you gotta roll around.
I said 12. I didn't say 25. I can't afford 25.
Bring me your finest
Yeah.
scotch.
I can't afford 25.
That's why as soon as he take a sip, he looking for the hoes because that shit expensive. He like, man, I done spent all my money on that shit. Where the hoes?
And don't be with me because I don't even know why you being that fancy because I'm still ordering. And I'll take Hennessy.
You don't take this E&J, these planter nuts and call it a day.
You got an Urkin jerk on the plane in first class? No way. No way.
What you on soul play?
No way.
Dog on soul play.
What?
Flying Spirit.
I am definitely not flying Spirit.
And planters nuts.
I have an American Airlines credit card. I'm flying American Airlines. First class.
I'm irritated as a flight attendant because I'm taking your
I want the little Milano cookies.
Oh my God.
And I want my scotch.
First of all, if you don't take these,
I don't need it on the rocks, but I do need my 3 fingers.
Sir, we got Lorna Dooms. That's what you don't
We got saltine. Fuck that.
And we got some saltine crackers.
We got some saltine crackers, please.
We got a little packet of peanut butter.
You can get a quarter of the Sprite out of this can.
Yeah, and I'm finna pour because that's what they do. They put ice up here and they give you a splash of Sprite, and that's about it.
Yeah, give me the whole can, boss.
Yep, I'm sedity as fuck on the plane. God damn it!
I be terrified.
What the fuck are you going out of town for if you not finna go and enjoy your motherfucking self? I can't enjoy myself in the backseat of a motherfucking Spirit plane. God damn it! I need to be in first class. I'm going by myself first of all, so I'm gonna clown.
That's Donovan.
Right. That's not Donovan the jeweler.
That's not Donovan. That's Donovan. Sir Donovan. Sir Donovan needs to be wine. Sir Donovan said
King Donovan.
Donovan.
Yes, I need to be winding down, nigga. I'm the fuck.
King Donovan. Oh wow! Dog said I'm getting a pedicure, all that shit.
If I can get it, if I can get it on the plane, hell yeah.
I want my
Jag my feet, please.
You don't want nobody in the road.
Jag my feet off, please.
And dog ain't gonna be pushing this thing and bring nobody. He just gonna be clearing his throat when he wants shit.
Niggas ain't even gonna say
Stewardess.
It's rough song.
Stewardess.
He showed up in a
So you don't want
smoker's
nobody
jacket.
in the road.
Don't nobody understand why.
Hell no, I don't want to
Be like, what are you doing?
I said you got on the smoking jacket with sweatpants.
Don't nobody know why.
It's some Yeezy slides.
Where are you going?
Like, I got on the smoking jacket.
We're gonna go to the shindig.
Right. Me arguing. He cannot sit next to me. I don't care what nobody says. He is not sitting next to me.
That's fine. I ain't trying to sit next to nobody
He is
anyway.
not sitting next to me.
I'm not trying to sit next to nobody anyway. I want that motherfucker seat right in the front.
I don't want to.
Yep, the first one with all the leg room. I need that seat.
That is hilarious, man.
I will pay $400 for the flight.
Go ahead.
To sit up there.
I mean, you know,
I'm on vacation, goddammit.
some people got it like that. So y'all got drinks, right? Y'all poured up.
Yeah.
So I do this game on here, right? Where it's like a versus game, right? So for example, if I say Kimmi versus Michael J, I would have to drink because I would have to say both of them. See what I'm saying? Because I fucks with both of y'all. And so if you pick one, then you ain't got to drink. But if you pick both of them, then you got to drink. Okay? Y'all got it?
I'll pick Mike.
I need more liquor.
Y'all got it? Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hold on, I'm required more.
Oh, okay.
I'm required.
Get yourselves together.
Down. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. All right. Now we're ready. What happened?
More Donovan at Milltown.
Let's see who Sir Donovan of Milltown.
Yes, I'm those two I read it too.
I would be so
When you see me in his crab legs, you know, oh, that's Sir Donovan over there.
Hey, listen. So when they call for the flight, right?
You better put Sir on the front of your
They call you by section. I'm in group 1.
And then you got to flip your dreads as you get up.
So listen, it's the military, people, the people in the wheelchair, and me.
You got to flip the dreads when you get up. Like, yes, that's me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Pardon me.
I definitely be
that is I.
Now I'm boarding.
It's I.
Sir Donovan.
Now I'm boarding. Sir Donovan.
Sir Donovan. I gave him a name. If I'm with him, I gave him a name, and I'm irritated. Sir, and he gets up just proudly. That is I.
Like, no,
I pay enough for the flight that I can smoke in that motherfucker.
See,
light up.
all right, y'all ready?
Light up.
Yes.
Okay. Martin or Eddie Murphy?
For what? For what? For what?
For who are you picking?
For what?
If you gotta pick one.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Damn.
Okay, so you just picking one. Because if it would have been both of them, you would have had to drink.
I can't say both.
Kimmi, who you say?
Martin.
Mike, you want to say both?
I really do. Okay.
I knew it. Oh shit. Fresh Prince, the TV show, or Martin, the TV show?
Ooh, wait. Why would you do this? Like for what? Wait a minute.
I'm thinking about this.
In what way?
Which one do you prefer?
Like if they both on right
This
now
or that?
on rerun,
This or that?
which one are you watching?
I think I'm going with Will Smith.
It depends on which episodes. Damn.
That's both Mike drink.
Kimmi, what you pick? Martin. Oh, Marty Martin.
I was leaning Martin. I ain't gonna lie.
That's because Skybox is Nipsey's. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right that you pick that. Y'all Nipsey's is a motherfucker.
Y'all definitely are Nipsey.
Nipsey's is
Yes,
fuck.
definitely Nipsey. Everybody be like cheers, but you gotta know Nipsey.
Okay. Snowfall or Power?
Power. Power. I haven't gotten into Snowfall all the way.
I'm Drake.
So this might be a biased opinion. Power.
I'm Drake.
And then plus Monique is going on Power. So
Yeah, I seen that.
Monique going on what?
I thought about it.
Monique going on Power?
Yeah, 50. I don't know what show he gonna put her on.
You
50
got
made a picture the other day. Said the show get her flowers. He's like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna give them to you.
She must be finna go on,
baby.
on Influence.
I love Monique.
She must finna go on Influence.
Who?
That's what you call it?
Rashad Tate.
Rashad Tate.
Oh, okay.
Rashad Tate?
Yeah.
She must be going.
Why Rashad Tate always move like that? Rashad Tate don't crack. Didn't I tell you
on that
before?
shit.
White movies look like
We
that.
was watching it today. This nigga is crazy.
Watch it one day, I promise you. Go
At
watch
least he's not
Power.
doing the Will Smith.
Go back and watch it.
At least he's not doing the Will Smith and mouthing everybody lines while they say them.
No.
So remember is
No. He be in the show, he be talking. I swear to God, he talking about he got ditches. He be like, yeah, because I. Every time he is serious,
He got something in his mouth.
I'm like, what is wrong with his mouth? Like,
He got something in his mouth.
I'm like, Rashad, you're black and crack, but you look at a little crack itch on the show. Now we need to get this together. I don't know who the director, but I want him to stop doing this. Now every time y'all watch it, y'all gonna see this shit. You're gonna make it up my laugh.
because that made me pay attention before. I ain't never noticed that shit, but I know exactly what you're talking about because you pointed it out.
Sonny said his dick was moving.
Like, what the fuck? He moving his lips like that.
Speaking of tape, we still doing this. This still verses. We ain't done. Boys in the Hood are menace.
Ooh. Come on, cat. Oh, yeah.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm. What cat? Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, yeah.
Don said both of them.
You got a drink on both of them?
Both of them.
I'm gonna
Both.
do it.
Both.
Both of them.
BOFFUM. Both.
Both of them.
These is good.
What for them?
These good.
Light or dark liquor?
Dark.
Dark.
Oh, that was easy. That was easy.
Scotch is
Kimmi, I
dark.
had to let the Casamigos go.
Come on, man.
You know why she had to have the Casamigos go?
Don't tell my
Scotch
business.
is dark.
Oh,
Don't tell my business.
man. Yeah.
Casamigos got down
Shit,
with
this
that.
shit dark, ain't it?
The good event. I like to let people know what souls I bring.
Think it's dark.
The Casamigos got down with me bad this summer. I was a pure bull.
Yeah, Casamigos saying was she was cutting up. I saw you become full bulldagger.
Yes.
You know what I call her.
What?
Sin the pussy crook.
Pussy crook.
Swiper, don't swipe me.
Swiper, don't swipe me.
Don't swipe me.
I call her Sin the pussy
I call
crook.
him, he be like, yeah, Sin the pussy crook. What's going on?
So
Sin is a drunk hater.
A drunk hater.
Emma,
I will not say
I shoot my shot and she ain't rubbing on her booty.
I think we.
I'm shooting my
I just
shot
think we in a
Why you
time.
just blasting
I just
and
think we
Sin
in
is rubbing on her booty.
I just think we're in a time period where they letting the ladies do that type of shit. You feel me? That's what the ladies.
Oh, they
It's
are.
too much, man. It's
Yeah.
too much.
The ladies is letting the ladies rub on them, and the niggas, hey, watch out, fam.
Right.
So a woman got a one up on you out the gate.
Yeah, I done
No,
seen.
you niggas
I
just
done seen if
y'all
it was
don't
all
do it
nigga
right.
pussy.
No, I'm
I know
trying.
what you not finna do. It's on my business.
I'm trying to tell you.
What you want to do?
She done been
let me tell you
all
something.
in the
Oh,
pussy,
my
full
God.
day, full on bulldog.
You don't watch a
Ooh,
woman.
they had that bad bitch. That one bad. Ooh, that bitch was so bad.
You don't watch
She
a
all
woman
up
buy.
in the bitch panties.
You don't watch a woman buy a woman a drink before you watch a man buy a woman.
Off
buy a
that
woman a drink.
Casamigo.
I've seen it.
Off
They
that,
buy 'em
off
drinks.
that House of Friends.
They tell them they pretty. They be like, ooh, bitch, you pretty. Your shoes cute.
I'm gonna tell you because
They
last
done
week
flirted,
at
they don't even know they
Pussy
flirted.
at
You know what I'm
R&B
saying?
Tuesday,
You got nice shoes. Look at your dress,
every
bitch.
time
You
a
bad.
bitch
Ooh,
up,
nice.
she laid her hair right in my titties last week. Like they was like right there.
Right
You know what I'm saying?
Tuesday.
Makes sense.
See?
So
So am I
next,
really the bull?
They make them feel good.
Y'all
You're really the bulldog.
get y'all drink. Get
You're
y'all
really the bulldog.
get y'all drinks ready. Okay, y'all ready?
You've been enticed.
Bucks or Packers?
Bucks.
Everybody
Bucks and
Bucks.
six. Bucks and six. Sorry.
We some disloyal motherfuckers because
Bucks got a chance.
because before they won that championship,
It
you
was all
motherfuckers
about
was
the
Packer fans.
All
Not
about
me,
the
bro.
No,
Y'all-
nigga,
y'all
I always
some-
been
y'all-
a
Y'all
Bucks
some
fan.
shady
first.
individuals.
I always been a Bucks fan first.
Never
Even
Even though I'm a Brett Favre fanatic, I've been a Bucks fan before anything.
You was at the game?
When we sucked.
I was at the game.
I used to be there when
You
we
was at the
sucked.
game
I
when we
used to
sucked.
be there when
You
we
was at the
sucked.
game.
I was at the games when we sucked. And I was at game 6. And I
You
was
was
at
at the game when
game 6.
they was giving away tickets at
Yeah,
bigger things. That's how much when
yeah.
nobody coming to the game.
Exactly.
They said, shit, please come. Just come visit.
Nigga,
You ain't gotta stay there
I
long.
sat through the lean years.
They was like,
Eric
please,
Murdoch
please.
and Todd Day.
They was like, please,
Nigga,
just
they was dropping them motherfuckers off by the boxes at the Boys and Girls Club. They'd just be like, come up to the office, y'all, and get y'all tickets.
They said, fuck it. Ain't nobody in front row. You
Sit
can
wherever
front
you
row.
want. Sit wherever you want.
Like you want up in the Bradley Center, you sit wherever you want up in.
We done came a long way. We got a celebrity row now. El Tuancho be there. You know what I'm saying? We got a celebrity row now.
You know what I wanted to bring back?
This nigga Gucci man act like he from here when he here.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle, all the motherfuckers be doing, but they can, they gotta come see Giannis, man. You gotta come see
Dave
Giannis.
Chappelle, but saying Dave Chappelle, like Dave Chappelle live in Ohio.
Yeah, but he ain't pulling up everywhere though. That's a different type of
Pull
money.
up, pull up to Milwaukee.
Yeah, he come here all the time. Yeah, he always.
So since everybody else think we dope, can we start thinking we dope? Is that okay? Is that cool?
We don't think we dope.
I feel like we shit on ourselves a lot.
No, we go to other states and really think we do.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
We
go out of town. We the shit.
When we go out of town.
What is that?
When we go out of town.
I mean, I think everybody do that.
When
though,
we
at
hear,
home.
I think all
everybody
cities
do that. At
do
home.
that.
No,
That's
but
just some
no.
nigga shit.
I just feel like do we
That's crabs in a barrel.
do we
That's just
fuck with
nigga
each other?
shit.
Do we fuck with each other here like that?
New York,
Like not just
New York niggas up. New York niggas got the most pride in New York ever. When they at home, they shit on each other. That's what they do. That's what niggas
That's
do.
what everybody do.
New York.
That's why I said it's we program.
New York
That's nigga
also.
shit.
New York also will ram an artist down our throat because they said that artist is the GOAT.
They
Because they've done. They
invented hip hop.
So then when like people like Remy Ma, who y'all was like,
don't nobody care about no Remy.
I hate Remy Ma.
y'all what?
What's that?
Don't nobody care about Remy Ma.
Don't nobody care about who?
Remy Ma. Don't
Say it
nobody
again
care
for me.
about-
What?
Nobody.
Who have you ever heard say, you know
Put
what?
that Remy Ma on.
Put that Remy Ma record on for me real quick.
Nobody.
Nobody has ever said that.
Nobody.
However, I did used to be, and I look super good. I did.
When she had the blind
The
bag,
conceited song.
you sit in timeout. I remember it. She had the blind bang and the red bustier on.
I did.
She had just got out from jigga and her from shooting her friend or whatever she had just did.
Every
I'm
bitch
sick
was
of it.
conceited and they had a reason.
I'm sick of it.
Now one thing I do respect about Remy Ma is I respect her gangster. But as far as her music, y'all can have that shit. I'm straight.
She
A lot
rap
of
like
these,
a nigga.
a lot of these female rappers though, I'm be
I'm
100.
telling you, Remy
It's
rap.
National Women's Day or
Remy
whatever.
rap like she can dance.
But I'm gonna keep it 100.
Don't do that.
I don't like Meg Thee Stallion rapping.
Why not?
It's,
I know them hoes.
it's foul.
Bring the crap back.
Yeah, I'm with Kimmi. I don't like.
Put
They
the brat
foul.
away.
Like
Put
they
the
foul.
brat
All they rap about
This
is
nigga that's killed, man.
No, I'm gonna get us killed.
Meg Thee Stallion fans is like
If she
Beyonce
could,
fans.
she really would have worn that shit at her
About to
wedding.
get us
Yeah.
No,
They
like
gonna
all,
storm
She
the
just
castle.
got rid of the twisties.
all of these, like
They gonna
They-
storm
you
the
know, because I
castle.
know you a female, hip hop artist,
Yeah.
fan and shit.
I like female
I
artists.
don't like a lot of that shit, man. A lot of that shit be weak.
Like, I fuck
But the
with
ones I
Destiny
played-
Lane.
Yeah, I like Destiny Lynn.
The
Because
ones
I was
I played
getting
for
to
you,
that
right?
because we was talking about do we big up our city?
Yeah.
Now that's one thing that I am noticing as far as like musically, especially for me being an artist, and I know Don can probably attest to this too.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more of that in the city. When I watch people Insta stories, they playing H1, they playing Munch Lauren, they playing Rissa Fan, they
Yeah.
playing, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
seeing Lil Chicken, I'm seeing more of that
But
than
are
I
we
ever
into-
seen before. Like
But
I
are
never,
we into? But
when I go to Walker's and they go on a Milwaukee music run for 9-10 records, I never seen that before. I've been in this shit 25, 30 years. I've been in this music shit. I've never seen that
I
before.
mean,
That's
okay.
good though, Scalez,
Okay,
but
so-
look at it also in the point of I operate in a different art form. Does that same energy, that same thing, like where you like, oh, well, they play this person or they play that person. Do you feel like people in other areas of art forms get that same exposure?
No.
Nah.
Y'all don't go as hard. Y'all
But
don't
is
go as
it
hard
is
as
it
hip-hop
is it
artists.
that they're not promoting
But-
themselves, or is it that are the opportunities there?
I don't even think it's a fair comparison because the energy is different. The streets is what I'm talking about. And when I'm watching Insta
Yeah.
Story, I'm talking about the streets. So that's
Yeah.
the streets playing H1. That's the streets playing Chapo. That's the
Right.
streets playing Looney. So that's where the energy is coming from. It's coming from when you go outside, you hear a car slamming down the street, and that's what they playing. They're not playing Lil Baby. They playing some shit from here. That's what I'm saying. When I walk in Walker's and New Styles and El Mazi, can play 10 Milwaukee records in a row, bro, and the club don't lose the audience. they go crazier than they go into the industry shit that they playing. That's where I'm starting to see a culture change around. And it took years. It took years for us to get to where we at right now, and we still not all the way there.
I'm not just talking about visual art. I'm not just talking about performance art. I'm talking about art. That a person would paint, a painter, or who's an artist, or any of that. I just don't feel like
Milwaukee niggas like to eat. I think the chefs and shit is doing good right now.
Now the chefs and shit is dope.
The chefs are doing really
good.
Their own
chef shit is dope. But I just feel like I wish we were more a part of shit that's like more upper, I don't want to say upper class, but something that's different. Nigga, go buy a piece of art. You never know what that's gonna be or how much it's gonna be worth.
But they be more into like the street art or like just airbrush art. So the airbrush artists and the street artists is, you know what I'm saying? They jumping.
I think that is dope because
pictures,
but there may be some real, not real. I don't want to say real like the other ones aren't real because they're all are real. But there may be an artist. There are black artists that go to Maya. There's a school downtown Milwaukee. Art Institute. Art niggas don't be caring about art. They like
they don't.
But I feel like
you don't care about art till you can afford it.
But who's to say you can't afford it?
Oh, is that right, Donovan?
Who's to say you can't afford it? If you can buy a pair of
I care about art.
Sir Donovan, if you can buy a
he carrying his art on his.
You can buy a piece of art.
Class, he gonna have it under his arm, a big ass thing.
He gonna sit it in the seat next to him. His art. This is my art right here.
Rob was dope. Rob definitely.
Rob was dope. Rest in peace to Rob.
Rob was fine.
But there are a lot of other artists, and I think Rob would have been able to kind of expand that.
Okay, so for another example, I want to give you about the city support, and I know you was talking.
Yeah,
it's the clothing dezgners are doing very well here right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The local brands
can we be fair?
They're doing awesome.
Can we be fair?
Go ahead.
Can we be fair?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be fair.
We're going to be fair.
Okay. The urban brands within Milwaukee are doing well, doing a very good job. But there are actual high-end designers in Milwaukee.
Yeah, true. Because I've been to a couple of the fashion shows.
You hear what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about.
There are not.
That was in New York Fashion Week. Kivon.
And
she had her shit.
You said I'm saying. And Larry Andrew, my people.
Yeah.
Larry Andrew, and then but having that, and then also being able to support those type of designers, because these are people that went to
where are we supporting them at?
See, you that place you support them. You support them. Y'all ain't buying they shit.
I'm not paying $100 for no Gildan t-shirt.
Because that's usually, but those designers who are actually designing your dresses, they're designing the prom dresses. They want to be able to come out with lines.
So, like for instance, like Johnny and them party or Edwina party.
Crease them out.
So Johnny and them party and then like Edwina party. Did people use local designers?
I'm not sure, but if somebody would have been able to be on the red.
I know a lot of people. My friend Bree had her birthday just made by my friend Portia. She's a designer.
From here?
Yeah.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Other than that.
So it's just for me. I wish we would expand. We can have a Milwaukee Renaissance. Like there are so many talented people here to do so many different things, and I wish we.
How far does our dollar stretch? How far does our dollar stretch in Milwaukee?
As far as we make it.
Does it?
If we make it. And I'm not saying that to be sarcastic. I'm saying that to or facetious. Did I say that right? Facetious. I'm saying that because if we make sure that the black dollar is rotating within the black community, then there are conversations that we can have within the black community and opportunities that we can provide for each other that we may not be able to do with our counterparts.
Okay, so question.
Go ahead.
Why isn't a real designer with one of the high-end designers that you're talking about teaming up with somebody like Steph Crosby, who's got the hottest street brand that there is in the city? Why aren't they teaming up with that person to expand their brand, to make people look for their thing?
But who's to say that person doesn't already have a brand like a Steph Prowse or that's comparable to a Steph Prowse.
See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem right there. You just hit the nail on the head. So everything becomes competition here.
It's not competition.
It is. You just described competition.
Hear me. There's a, let's take, if we were using, he's gonna make this, but I'm gonna use Larry Andrew as an example. Larry Andrew does high-end fashion, and Larry Andrew also has an urban brand called Ratchet Luxury, right? So Ratchet Luxury is doing well. Ratchet Luxury is on New York Fashion Week. It's gone there.
Right.
So he doesn't necessarily would he need that vein of urban wear like Steph Prowse because he already has Ratchet Luxury. So that's what I mean. Some of these people have situations.
Okay, but this is my point.
Even with them having that, it still wouldn't hurt to collab.
It doesn't hurt to collab. And
the
on
biggest
top of
designers
that,
in the world collab.
Right. And on top of that, Steph Crossley doesn't have a high-end line, right? So why wouldn't Larry team up with Steph and do a high-end priority line?
They could.
Of course they could, but they're not doing it. So when you complain about the high-end people not getting the credit that they need, why don't you reach out to the brands that need a high-end?
Not necessarily the credit that they need. I'm just saying for us to be aware.
To be aware, it should have the energy that's on the other shit. And I'm just trying to get you to understand that the other shit is marketed differently. Like, for instance, when I had those clothing designers on this show, when I asked them how do they market, Claire on the Beat kept hitting on the head, Instagram. That's all she kept saying. Social media. I was like, what's your advice to people? Social media, get your brand up on social media. She said so many people hit me, not even just from Milwaukee, because of social media. She was like, my reach is different. So the grind is different. I don't think Larry's marketing, his marketing isn't that thing. And that's not to knock what he's doing. His shit is in another vein. You get what I'm saying? He in a different type of vein, but they doing street promotion.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They marketing the shit the same way KB would market a new single with an artist.
Right.
From Blackout. That's the same way Loud Pack is marketing his clothing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When he drops something, it's like a new single dropping or a new song coming out. It ain't like,
could you imagine a high-end dress line done by Priority?
Yeah, it'll be huge because guess who did it? What you call it? Didn't Forever 21 do it already? Somebody did it already because the girl from BMF had it on.
Right.
And it was long body dresses and shit with Priority on.
I feel like we as a culture here can tap into it. Not saying people can't be proactive about their business, but we can also be proactive about what's out here.
You also expect people. You expect people to have their own mind. They don't.
Yeah, people are followers, so it's whatever.
People are followers.
They sheep, so you already know what's hot.
I think I just posted a status about that.
Yeah, you know,
was it a tweet?
It's whatever is hot. You know what I'm saying?
What's the saying? A person is smart. People are dumb. Yeah. People want to be told what's hot.
That's it.
That's it. You know what? But I have never been that person.
But that's you, and you cannot frame your thought about the masses from your mindset, because your mindset is different,
and that's what's
you're not a follower.
I'm gonna take it back to being black and gay. You're usually the contrarian in the damn room. You like how I get there? I'm just gonna say it out there.
You get it.
And then
we were unaware.
Wow.
Shut up.
Bomb.
I'm trying to help him out.
We dropped the bomb.
So for me, at an early age, I had to not give a fuck what people thought. You know what I'm saying? I had to not give a fuck how you felt. So when it comes to something I'm going to choose to wear or buy, or that's small to me. Like, okay,
so I had 3 more verses questions.
No, sorry.
Here's my next one, and I already know what Mike gonna say. Monique or Tiffany Haddish?
Yeah, I saw it on the paper. Monique.
Don said Tiffany Haddish.
Shut up, Don.
Wow.
Or is that Donovan? Who are we talking to?
King on.
What is you? What?
Don Detroit.
What? I'm sorry.
Like Tiffany.
I'm sorry. On what cause? On what cause? On what cause?
That's why I put this on here.
You're not gonna
I knew he was gonna do that.
On
That's
what
why I put this
cause?
on here.
Donovan,
Honey.
how did you pick Tiffany Haddish over how?
They was in first class together.
That's outside of that plane. That's it.
Because I would cram Tiffany Haddish.
So she funnier to you?
Yes.
So you trying to say? So you trying to say you want to smash a voluptuous woman?
I would definitely
Look,
smash a
it's like I
voluptuous
said, a voluptuous woman.
Just not Monique.
What? How dare
It's
you?
my purpose.
Okay, so here go my next.
So she buy you a bottle of Garland 25.
Jonathan is going. I don't care.
I'm going.
Jonathan is going.
I'm putting
I
out.
don't care what he
For a
says.
bottle of Macallan 25, I'm putting out.
He putting out for a bottle of Hennessy. Jonathan is going. Don't ever get it confused. He's gonna do it.
He said for about
Yes.
on that
If Monique said for Donovan,
Come on, man.
Donovan gonna blush, flip them dreads, and do what he gotta do. You hear what I'm saying? Donovan is going. I don't know who you think he's talking
Okay,
to.
so here go my next one. Chicken and waffles or fish and grits?
Ooh, fish and grits. Fish and grits is not even close.
If it's both, you got to drink.
Rank.
Just fish and grits for you. And
I
then,
make some awesome fucking.
and then here go my last one. Skybox or hookahs?
Come on, man. Don't do me like this. Nah.
And she got a brownstone shirt on tonight.
Yeah,
So.
I got a brown brown shirt on.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what's happening.
Yes.
That's all that was. Man.
Shout out to Brownstone. Love y'all.
I'm working.
Absolutely.
Love you, love you, love you.
Y'all
Hope
be
you-
there March
Shout out to
15th,
Royce.
and we
Hope you
open it
better.
back up.
March 15th,
Love
they'll
you.
be back. Yes, yes, you know it.
Revamp, you know.
Shout out to
New
the fam.
look.
Absolutely. They handled that
Very well.
They handled my Katie situation with absolute class.
Yeah,
Very well.
most definitely.
I want to salute them
Very
people,
well.
as I knew they were going to do.
Yeah.
Jonah,
Yes.
Corey, they know what the fuck going on.
Valerie Daniels Carter can learn a few things from you.
What did you say? What did you say, Mike?
Here he go.
Valerie Daniels Carter can learn
Here
a
he
few
go.
things from you. And
What?
Valerie just was selling burgers.
Okay, but see, the difference is Shorty was in on that shit at Burger King.
I don't care. Valerie Daniels Carter can learn a few things. First of all, sis, neither one of those girls had any business being there, especially the underage one. I don't care what you say, like how much in of it she was. This was on you. I'm done.
It's just
She ain't no
saying.
more Captain D's.
Yeah.
Cause that shit
It
is
was
nasty.
Captain D's was a womp, womp, womp.
Out of all the restaurants, she could have brought a Raising Cane.
Yeah, like anything.
I don't even like Raising Cane.
But anything but that, though.
But that, like, she said, you know what Milwaukee needs.
I lived in Atlanta. Niggas wasn't eating that shit in Atlanta. And niggas eat everything in Atlanta. They were not Captain D's in the head.
She was like,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what I've never seen around Milwaukee is a Captain D's. Nobody says that.
That's what we need.
That's what we did.
That's what we need.
I've never seen it. Like, what the hell?
It was a Waffle House.
Yeah, exactly.
She could have brought us
Disclaimer.
anything.
Ladies and
Absolutely.
gentlemen, I can't keep up with all of them.
Cause ain't no disclaimers. Ain't no
Oh my
capitalist
God.
rap. Yeah.
Valerie,
Mm.
I'm so sick of you. I ain't sick of you. I love you.
Did anybody have Captain? Did y'all eating that shit when it first?
Wait,
opened?
nobody eating that
I don't eat seafood, so I never had it.
My grandma had it one time, and I damn near wanted to smack the plate out of her. Like, what are you doing?
What are you
That's
doing
what
with
it
that?
looked like it came out of bag.
Because I don't remember Long John Silver's being that trifling. Long John Silver's wasn't that bad.
Long John Silver's, I don't even eat seafood, but they a different bop than Captain D's. They a
Yeah,
different
Long
bop.
John Silver's was good.
Even Arthur's Fish and Chips or whatever that one joint was back in the day. is a
You went
different
too far
bop.
back.
I don't know what Arthur was.
Kimmy know what I'm talking about.
Understood.
Yeah, she know what I'm talking about.
Y'all ages.
I'm like using my regular
Yeah.
stuff. I'm just saying, dang, you couldn't give us
Anything but that.
You could have even helped. You could have even helped.
In-N-Out burger, shit, anything but that.
But you gotta think about this. If Valerie Daniels Carter could waste that money on the Captain D's, she could have found a local. She could have found a local chef like they did with Rosetta Bonds and gave her or him a seafood restaurant.
Or him or me.
Yeah.
Don't say me.
Me. A restaurant.
Shameless.
Shameless. And I could have had that handle for you, sis. That's all you have to do was call me.
Ooh, a Zaxby's would have been dope, Saria.
A Zaxby's.
Zaxby's would have been it.
Zaxby's so good.
That's what we needed.
Ooh,
I don't know who.
We a chicken eating ass joint too.
Yeah.
Boy, she done cleaned up.
And y'all could have been. 24 hours selling chicken 24 hours.
Them lines would have looked like Speed Queen lines. You feel me?
Listen, Speed Queen is doing something. Let me talk. Speed Queen.
Hello.
Speed Queen.
Michael J. Curtis with the read.
Yeah. Speed Queen. I need to understand why it's 2022. You don't got DoorDash, Uber Eats.
and they don't take cash.
And you only take cash.
No.
What type of drug dealers are you? Okay? Even the drug dealers take cash out. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Y'all are behind the times, and we're no longer going to put up with the fraud.
They got the sign before you even pull in the parking lot, like cash only.
Cash only.
Don't even get in line.
They got a lot of people pulling up to the line saying, I got my car. They're like, look, we only take cash. And they had all these orders piled up.
Adam said he'd be in line so long as Speed Queen, he loses his
I'm so sick. I'm so sick of y'all.
Man, I ain't even hungry. I'm saying this for tomorrow.
Yeah. Then y'all want to use the pandemic as a reason to have your lobby closed, you lazy bastards. I know what's wrong. I know it's your profit loss. And I know that's what your profit loss margin. I know you're trying to keep down. So you got to get up real early pulling up on me. Mm-hmm. And I'm not standing in your line.
Last night.
You hear what I'm saying? They want me to be in the line for 2 days before I can get my plate. I don't have time. I don't have time for this. I don't want to do this.
The last 2 times I went, the line moved pretty fucking fast.
Is Speed Queen worse than the Jamaican joint?
Upper Yard.
Upper Yard. I don't know. They ready about
Upper Yard.
Upper Yard. I'm VIP. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm VIP at Upper Yard, like I'm at R&B Tuesday. So I can't speak on how they treat the regular customer.
I don't know how they treat you. They treat me amazing. Like that's what you feel like.
I sit next to you every week, and I'm not that famous.
10-piece chicken. She waited an hour. She was hot.
She was pissed.
I'm like, let me get my brown stew.
We was just at Upper Yard. A lady was in there mad as hell. She waited an hour for it.
Give me my brown stew. I'm
jerk.
I don't know what type of chicken.
No, she wanted fried. Cause you know they got fried chicken.
Why she go to Upper Yard for fried chicken?
They fried people like they fried chicken.
They gotta go to Popeye.
I'm talking about the ratchet.
That ain't a guarantee because they may not have chicken either.
Speed Queen.
Oh, Speed Ratchet Queen.
I fuck with Speed Queen. I'm on something now.
Damn, Upper Yard is a better restaurant. I'm talking about how long you wait, son.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Adam said every Jamaican spot take forever for some reason.
Man,
they all do.
You gotta go to Jamaica get food shit.
Right, they gotta fly to Jamaica to get this.
Yeah, sure. That's the thing.
They got 10 jobs, man. You know they be having jobs and shit.
Now, the one on Thursday.
No, that was the last one for the first.
No, I need pepper
that was fun.
So pepper pie gonna be on Thursday. That's a Skybox.
I'm not gonna lie, and I would be leaving Skybox to go next
that
door to
motherfucker
pepper
look
pie.
just like brownstone. Just.
And they sell the Jamaican food.
Jamaican food.
Yeah.
They got some.
Are they gonna be 24 hours?
Everything.
That's the question.
Everything.
They need to be 24
Nothing
hours.
is. That's the whole thing
That's
about
our
here.
problem here.
Now you just did your read. Let me do my read. City council or people who make these ordinances, ordinances or whatever the fuck you call that shit. Look here, man. Why we can't get nothing to eat after 12 o'clock around this motherfucker? 11 o'clock, like you can't get shit. I'm talking about you can't eat or you'll starve around this motherfucker.
You will.
You cannot go get no food after like tonight. If you go to R&B Tuesdays, They close early. You would think you'd be able to get out that motherfucker and go get you something to eat. Ain't a goddamn thing open.
Oakland be closed too.
George Webb, go Oakland, closed, nigga. Soon as they see the niggas coming, like, oh, the club over, they cutting the lights off in that motherfucker. Like, we closed.
I am disgusted. Sonny said American Sun stay open until 4 p.m. Ain't nobody eating that shit.
Wait a minute.
Look at Mike's dip.
Don't
your shit dip.
Don't disrespect American Sun. It got us a long way, okay? And for mine, it wasn't even American. It was Chicago.
Is it safe to go in there, Mike?
On 28th and Burlock?
In any location they got.
I'm not going nowhere near 28th and Burlock.
What about 11th and North?
Excuse me, that's my safe place. That is my safe place. So I go in there.
Nigga, I used to live on 28th and Locust, nigga. I'm not going over there.
28th and Locust?
Yep.
Oh, the one that's off of Burlock right there?
Yeah.
Oh.
You crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, that one on Cap. That's a trip. On Sherman and Cap.
I prefer the one on Burlock. At least I know that.
If it on Mayfield Road, I ain't fucking with it. Sorry.
But there was a sub place up on like 91st and Browndale Road.
They used to stay open late.
They used to stay open late. I used to get a $5.
That's ghetto too.
Yeah, that's ghetto.
This is me.
Oh, he talking about the one joint. Yeah, that's the same shit.
Yep, you still there by the meadow.
Oh my God, Mike.
So I told you every day 11.
So let me read some of y'all right quick, okay?
Yeah.
This woman said, my husband BM threw a birthday party for their 10-year-old daughter yesterday. The BM told my husband that I was not invited, so my husband did not go. Now, my husband's family, mostly unmarried women, are bashing him for his decision to stand with me and are accusing him of being a bad father. His own mother said that I should have been understanding and not become upset if he had gone to the party without me. The BM and I have no bad blood. We have never been disrespectful to one another, have not had an argument or dispute or nothing. But she told my husband that I was not welcome to the party because of my attitude. By the way, his daughter loves me and I am known for being very, very kind and direct. Is my husband right for sending with me, or should he have left me behind to attend his daughter's party to satisfy the family?
He should have listened to his party.
As the only person on this panel who was married at one point, you stand with your wife.
You just had to throw that out there.
Stand with your wife.
Stand with your wife.
Stand with your wife. Happy wife, happy life.
He just tried to son him.
Married or not?
Yeah, I did.
Tried to son him.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Well,
I succeeded.
Well,
I succeeded.
Well, I
and none of
think
you motherfuckers been married.
as one of the
You don't know
people
what the
on the
fuck you
panel
talking
with
about.
no children and ain't never been married, he should take his ass to the party.
All right.
Yep, and you'd be divorced in a year.
What you think, Kimmi?
Okay, so me having a man.
But you quoted it.
So
It's complicated.
that shit right there. If I can't go, he not going.
Thank you.
He not going. Married or not, I don't give a fuck. That's my man. That's my nigga. Whatever. If I can't go, I ain't about nobody. Why I can't go?
It's weird.
Sonny, your wife over everybody.
It's weird.
Your wife over everybody.
I fuck them kids.
Your wife is your other half.
It go a couple of ways, because if the nigga ain't already have this established to where the baby mama has to respect who he with, then you can't get mad at the baby mama because he didn't put that.
He didn't set the boundaries.
But on the flip side of it, if he was a real man, he'd either check that shit in with the baby mama or say, fuck you, have your party, we don't have our
party. I would have rather them said.
She said that her and the baby mama ain't even had
No issues.
So like,
so the
Well,
problem.
people just be weird. People just be weird like that.
But it's not even about the baby mama. It's about the child. And I'm just thinking about I've never been on either side of that outside of being the kid. If my daddy ain't at my birthday party, I have it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care what your
issue with your mama then.
I don't care what the reason is.
Mine ain't having it.
Yeah, I don't care what your. I don't care what you say. I'm like, you wasn't at my. Yeah, because your mama said, yeah, but you ain't hear me. You wasn't at my birthday party.
Even if he throwing another one?
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Because
probably my friends are invited to the first party. Now I got to try to get them to come to a second party. That you planned last minute.
It's not like you asking them to go. It's not like you asking them to go to school.
I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Why you went at my party, bro?
We having
That's literally what I'm on. Why you went at my party? You like your mama tripping. This is me. She always tripping. So why you went at my party, bro? Like it's literally I'm back with why you went at my party, bro. This is not unique. She always tripping. Why is it right?
So
it's not new.
I got another scenario for you, right? So a man ghosted his fiance on their wedding day because she had a bachelorette party, and the video was sent to him from her sister of the male stripper having chocolate drip off his private part into her mouth.
Oh, shit. She was doing the most.
I'm sorry. First of all, sorry.
She was doing the most.
He had no business.
Is he overreacting?
Watching that video?
Somebody sent it to him.
He had no business watching.
Even if they sent it to him,
I wouldn't have watched it.
I want to know if my
Because
wife
who's the fuck to say what I was doing in mine? So I'm gonna leave it alone.
Also, what you saying because of whatever he was doing at his bachelor party? You saying?
Yeah, ain't no telling what you was doing at yours.
What if I ain't had my shit yet?
Well, that's even more reason for you not to be
my shit was next week. What if I stayed home with the kids? My shit next weekend. You see what I'm saying?
So next weekend, if you want to drip some chocolate on somebody, you have free reign to do what it is you got to do. You ain't got to break up nothing. We done paid for this wedding already.
Wow.
Listen, if the stripper didn't drip chocolate off his dick into my future wife's mouth, I'm fucking the stripper at my bachelor party.
Yeah.
And that's Don. That's not Donovan.
No, that's Don. That's definitely not
that's
Don.
Don. And so, if that's the agreement between you and your significant other, Dr.
This.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Told you. Yeah, shout out Steve-O.
As we finished that.
What is that, the Bacardi?
Yeah, the Bacardi.
So another
the world's greatest cognac.
Grab that.
They just put it for the snatcher grab.
On air though. In front of the world.
What's up, y'all?
Most gangster.
He watching the bitches in the hair store.
Gotta go.
Bitches in the hair store be bold, fam. Them bitches in the hair store be bold.
Sonya said she could be eating chocolate at Speed Queen line by herself because she's done. Done.
Man, it's
fucking
over.
Done.
Have y'all ever talked to somebody for a very long time and then y'all got intimate and the shit was whack?
Ooh. Yeah, this gonna make me sound like a hoe.
This is a Russian question or what?
You should drink or not?
Drink.
Hell no.
You said both?
If I look at it and it look good to me, I'm gonna be like, okay, let's see if it's good for real.
Right.
And then once you see if it's good for real or not, you go about today. You be like, you know what? If it wasn't good, you gotta leave like a Christian. God bless you. I really appreciated this. God put this on your heart to give me. And so now I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really Christian it out. And if it was good, you go get some McDonald's, come back with breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
Ask a motherfucker, ask a motherfucker, do they want to stay?
Yeah, you want to stay or whatever.
They see you in front of their kids and shit.
Yeah, it's a different thing. But no, I don't think that's you got some kids or whatever. It's gonna be. Look now, y'all got kids.
I have never waited for the box and the box be trash.
Every time you waited, it was worth the wait.
It was worth it.
I think that was in your mind.
It's a mental thing.
They said that's done.
I did not think that was in your mind.
I think you psyched yourself into because you waited so long.
Like, I'm not denying it's a mental thing.
Man,
but
like this shit is fire.
But does that make it better? Should we advocate?
I done had some shit
Should
on
we
the got right
advocate
away
for the weight? That way that
The way they straight, it's just, bullshit. When you wait that
long, and it ain't that.
You're not gonna continue to.
What is
I think that's a woman thing.
Is it a woman thing?
It might be a woman thing. Y'all might.
Overall sex thing.
I think no. I just think they just waiting. Y'all waiting and they be like, I think I hear that from women more than I hear from and they're like, I was fucking a bitch and her pussy was trash. I've never. And then even if it was trash, niggas go back and try again. That's what I would say. Niggas definitely go back and try again.
Yes, they do.
Niggas go back and try again.
It depends on the type of nigga.
Yeah, if it's trash the first time, it's okay.
And you know the slick. Hold on.
I'm not doing repeat performances.
Yeah,
you know the slick.
But y'all expect women to give y'all a second chance if y'all came up short the first time.
Hey, listen. It works different.
Niggas come up short.
Our shit works differently.
How?
Because the time frame is right. Spontaneous combustion. The time frame of which we laugh, it varies. It varies depending on weather conditions, the room temperature.
And we're supposed to accept that.
Right.
Yes.
And no.
Yes.
Hey,
But Donovan said,
fire, but the gown might be bullshit.
Yeah,
You not about to give me no Gucci cat.
And I'm not taking
You're not giving me no Gucci
So
cat.
the theory,
we ain't talking about no Doochie cat. If it's a Doochie cat, then we don't expect you to give it another
It
run.
can be considered Gucci cat if that shit
But if
is
I got some dick and I give you a mid performance, I expect you to give me a repeat shot.
No.
Hey, she knows
Because I'm coming back with a performance and drugs anyway.
Stop that shit. She came to the board with that bullshit.
You should not need lessons.
So the thing is, the theory here over at Slicktalk is, since probably like our third or fourth episode, is niggas use your pussy to masturbate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About 95% niggas is using your pussy to masturbate. They don't care if a woman get off, none of that shit. They don't really give a fuck. So that's why your theory of them saying that you haven't heard niggas verbalize that the box was trash, because they not gonna verbalize it like that. Because that ain't even what they into it for. You see what I'm saying? They really using your pussy to masturbate, so they ain't gotta jerk off.
Got my nut off.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm out of here.
Terrible.
I know it's harsh to hear it that way, but that's the reality of it.
that is
If a nigga say I'm capping, he capping.
That has got to be the most.
250 pumps max.
That has got to
3
be
humps and a swirl in the mouth.
What is wrong with you people? Look.
It's a sickness.
It's a sickness. It's alcohol. I cannot believe this. So y'all saying y'all just out here just fucking bitches,
Yes.
Tiger for 2 minutes, man.
Yeah.
Raising y'all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, y'all think it's okay that y'all out here giving pure Reggie. Y'all out here giving pure
Hey,
Reggie.
listen.
and they doing it on
And
purpose.
y'all think that y'all slamming
Before
shit.
I graduate to selling loud, I sold
Hey,
Reggie.
the Rose or the Reggie, baby. Which one is your chick?
Right.
No
Which one
choice
you want? You
tonight.
want the Rose or you want the Reggie?
The Rose killer.
The Rose was
A
doing
lady
it.
just died the other day from her Rose, so be careful.
I'd rather
You might
die-
want to smoke this mid tonight. Yeah, lady died.
I'd rather die from a rose than weak bitch.
That gotta be a way to go.
It ain't gonna kill
I'm
you.
getting it to him with
That
a
is a
rose.
way to
They
go.
give me
Smoking this
some
mid ain't gonna kill you, baby.
You gonna be
She
mad.
died from her
You
rose.
might have a little headache and be hungry a little later, but that's about it.
She was having an orgasm and just croaked.
Yeah, she
She
died
had
from
a,
her
it was
rose.
cardiac
That gotta be the
arrest.
best way to go.
It was
She had a heart
cardiac
attack.
arrest.
When I get like at least 150, that's the way I want to go. Just the orgasm is just
It was like him and Jim another one.
They put it in the bag.
It was
They put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag.
Exhibit A. Yep.
Yeah.
This
She
is
had-
the,
she had
This
cardiac
is the
arrest.
culprit.
this is the suspect. Bring him down in the safe. We gotta interview this Rose.
And it was probably crusty.
It's on trial for
They
murder.
probably got all type of pussy juice on the shit.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
You know that's fucked up. Like, what do you tell Jesus?
Did she clamp on them all?
What do you feel?
Hit you on the head.
Sonny said.
I don't know. They just
Sonny
say,
said he ain't never had no weak bartender coochie. Boom.
He said both.
Bartender coochie is hard to get. This goes to what Don was saying.
That's true.
bartender coochie is hard to get, so people have to wait so long to get it. Maybe bartender coochie is always good to him for that same reason.
Never know.
Never know.
Bartender coochie.
Send me my offering. Send me my offering.
Bartender
Not
coochie
playing.
is elusive.
I want my offering.
It is the deadliest game.
What?
The best prey.
What?
Bartender coochie.
Bartender coochie?
Yeah, because if you knock it, you're a boss.
They don't be getting off until 3 something in the morning.
You
They
agree?
gotta really
You
like
agree?
stay up
You're
to
not
knock
giving
that
up.
butt.
Because I said you have to wait. So you agree with what I said. You got to wait for it a little bit.
It's the tips for me.
Okay.
It's the tips for me.
Okay. I'm telling you, it's different.
So you get hold on. I mean, I can't be mad at that because I'm just thinking like if I'm letting you hit this and you bring your ass up in Skybox,
It's
nigga,
right.
I bet to get a tip.
Niggas
Fuck
come in
them
there,
niggas.
shoot they shot, they order drinks and boom.
They be shooting that shot at you?
Come on now,
Yeah.
Listen, hey man, hey
They
man,
be looking at you?
hey man. Every motherfucking bartender is appealing. She's serving you
You
drinks,
have to
man.
be.
She's
Yeah,
serving you.
hell no.
That's the kid.
And that bitch getting crammed. That ugly ass bartender is getting crammed.
nose, don't they?
Timmy Titties be up to here.
Yeah, her titties be up her nose. Titties be in the
Timmy
nose.
Titties be up this high.
Chill.
Her titties on her collar.
Yeah, you be like, Kimmy, let me get her. She be like, what? I like Kimmy, calm down.
I don't know if we got no Remy back there.
I let me go in the back. But she moves too fast. I'm like, calm down. You just,
But it's like
you just moving around like
I
the
swear to
camera.
God, you know, I know a lot
It's
of
a lot.
bartenders in the industry. If you're not tipping them, they're not giving you no play. That's how they are. That's how they are.
It ain't no
I've
such
seen it
thing
for
as
it.
a
I've done it for
Right.
it.
No, it ain't.
I've done
They
it.
get cute as the night progresses.
Like,
Yeah.
coming there, swinging
It's
they
like
face
Don
line
said,
to you, talking to you. The receipt like $0. All right, bro.
And they didn't even tip you. They won't raise right.
Women, you say women tip more, right? Oh, who tip more? Niggas do? Okay.
Yeah, because she be having her titties sitting up in her chin.
I don't know. I tip the bitches.
Titties sitting up. Yeah, you a bulldagger. They been feeding your ass Casamigos all night. You ready to fuck?
I tip the bitches.
It's them. It's them.
They let me take a little
It's
shot
them.
off their titties.
It's us.
Hell yeah, bulldagger.
Sis them tip.
System
It's
tip.
guys. We tip
Oh, the
them.
gangs tip.
They come through.
You see the gays tip.
The gays. Yeah, you.
The gays.
You. The gays.
The
Gotta
gangs.
head out, y'all.
I can do that because Mike's sitting right
You
here.
gotta head out.
Yeah, we know we about to wrap anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on that note, this was episode 122 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Who got some snaps on the Petro?
I'm coming back next week.
I'm praying about it. I'm about to go, hey, I'm back.
I mean, on the gas. Excuse me.
Featuring
Can I
Kimmi,
get my seat?
comedian Michael J.
You in the wrong seat.
It's always a good time when Michael J in the building, and Kimmi, you're more than welcome because Mike always here too, so you can always come through.
Good time.
And my face is always hurting when these motherfuckers.
Give me an
KB,
application.
she want a job.
Give me an application,
KB, Kimmi want a.
I'm ready.
Somebody right out there?
That's
Yeah.
Michaela. Yeah.
Yep. So on that note, man, this was Slick Talk with Scales podcast. I appreciate y'all coming through and fucking with
Always
me, man.
love, bro.
I ain't gonna
Appreciate
hold y'all. And on that note, we are out. I will see y'all on Thursday. Peace.
Y'all.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scales podcast.